can't lose. No, we can't lose.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Gambling gods, fickle bunch. Oh yeah, so easily
We
affected.
have a shooter and a good one coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9, place 9. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
They bet on absolutely anything. Don't make them prove.
The guy that was previously dealing, like now all of a sudden he's the box guy. Like he put a sport coat on. It's like now I'm the box guy, which is awesome. I absolutely love this place.
You're tuned in to Gambling with Good JuJu.
Welcome in, everybody, to Gambling with Good JuJu, the show everyone's stampeding to, just like a herd of ascending buffalo.
Oh.
Hey, before we kick things off, do us a favor and head on over to YouTube and click that subscribe button for us. Already done that? Then swing by your favorite podcast platform and click the like, follow, whatever button there. What? You've done both these things for us? Have you rated and reviewed the show yet? Well, get on it. We can be found on the socials at Good JuJu Bets for lively banner. And if you really like us, then head on over to goodjujubets.net, click on the merch shop, and show your support.
Yeah, new merch going up in the store very soon here.
I got a sample.
Yeah, we just got the samples, so check that out.
You'll most likely see it on me at Bet Bash, all you folks who are going to be there.
Yeah.
But check out the socials in advance and see if you want to go get your own at the shop because it is cool.
And it's the Parlay Pete tee.
Parlay Pete. Pew, 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 pew.
All right.
I'm excited, Juice.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. This episode, we got some bangers. Shout out to our buddy Grant for that reference. Today, we're recapping our episode with Spanky before we get to our main topic. Not one, not two, but 3 casino trip reports, each filled with their fair share of absurdities. We'll wrap up with a quick preview of our next episode with Elihu D. Feustel, so stay tuned for all the mad hijinks and hilarity. But first, listen in as we share a classic commercial from the Good JuJu catalog. Ladies and gentlemen, the NBA is back and Good JuJu swag is on the rise.
Slams it in!
So if you're trying to look crisp this fall,
Come on!
head on over to goodjujubets.net and check out our mall. Just click on the shop and buy some gear. Those tees and hats, oh my, oh dear.
Somebody should put a straitjacket on this guy!
Look, this right here is the best of the season.
The bigger the shove, the bigger the love!
And wearing Good JuJu is always the reason.
He's heating up! He's on fire!
NBA is here, so get your gear. And let's start this show with cheers!
Come on! Boom shakalaka!
All right, Ryan, let's do this.
All right.
Let's get into that
We're back.
episode. Let's get into that episode we just had with Spanky.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, you excited to go to Vegas? Maybe,
Yes, sir.
maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. I am super excited.
Did the episode get you any extra jazz to go?
Absolutely. I am so excited to see Spanky in person again.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a cool dude. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to do the speed networking this year. I'm going to take it a lot more seriously.
My favorite part was probably when I called him out on his BS about, oh, you got to pace yourself every day. Spanky. Yeah, you don't pace yourself,
Yeah.
sir.
Anyway, yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I'm excited for the donut wall.
Dude, the donut wall got a ton of traction. Oh, shout out to, okay, I got a question. Is it brain bets or 8 rain bets?
I think it's A train bets. It's very confusing though, isn't it?
T.
It's in the 8 train bets.
Is that what he says?
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to
Because
read.
it looks like it could be like brain bets.
It's a pretzel.
I don't know, but it's 8 followed by rain bets. He's been dropping
Yeah.
his secrets to Bet Bash.
Love
on
it.
his YouTube channel. Go check him out.
Love it.
Secret number 5. We have a little extra soft spot in our heart for because he gave us a shout out,
Yes, he did.
which we very
That was
much
very nice.
appreciate.
And I
So
can't
thank
wait
you.
to see him at Bet Bash, and I can't wait to test the margaritas.
Me too. Wait, no, I can't test the margaritas.
No, you can. I'll tell you how they are.
Maybe they have some NA margaritas. I can.
Most likely. Most likely. Hey, you want some sweet sour, kid?
I'll stick with my Arnold Palmer's.
There
Thank
you
you
go, yeah.
very much.
Put some salt on the rim.
Well, let's get back to this. So,
Okay.
a couple things that got dropped there in the episode that I want to talk about with you real quick.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on the panel and the panels that they're doing? And just for the audience's sake, a reminder from the episode, Spanky did drop that they'll be having a panel on sweepstakes and exchanges
Yeah.
and a second panel on prediction markets, illegal analysis. That was brand new information to both of us. Any thoughts on those?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I think they dropped some names on Twitter today. Obviously, Joe
Brennan?
Yeah, Joe Brennan's
Joe
on there.
Brennan's
And the
on there.
Alex guy from one of those exchanges. Not something I do yet, participate in exchanges.
Is it weird that I group sweepstakes, exchanges, and prediction markets all into one bucket in my head?
Well, not totally, because they are all like gray market.
But are prediction markets substantially different than sweepstakes and exchanges? Aren't they all driven just by peer-to-peer wagering, basically?
So exchanges and prediction markets, in essence, are peer to peer.
Like a prediction market, isn't that all just moving based on
It just operates in a gray area
food in?
that it's not betting.
I don't
That's
know why I
it's-
said food.
Right, I don't know. But in essence, they're the same-ish
Okay.
thing.
Well, I would say that the prediction markets is something I'm kind of interested in, primarily from the world kind of explodes into what you can gamble on in those prediction markets.
So that interests you.
Yeah, like I was entertained by okay, I don't know if I'm going to be gambling on prediction markets, but I was certainly entertained by the odds for who will be the next Pope market.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I do want to
like-
correct you. You can't gamble on them. You can only predict on them.
Right.
Got him.
No gambling on prediction markets, predicting on prediction markets.
It is fun for the Super Bowl, for the halftime show. That's probably the best thing.
For halftime on the Super Bowl?
Yeah, the halftime show.
You can't bet on those on the sportsbooks?
Not really.
Oh. Can you bet like on how long the national anthem goes on a legal sportsbook?
That you probably can.
Yeah, I could bet on I know I can bet on the coin toss.
Yeah, for sure.
So I can bet on the coin toss. I can bet on how long the national anthem is, but I can't bet on what the first
if Lil
song
Wayne's going to
is.
come out, yeah, yeah. But
So silly.
it is so silly. But that's kind of the point, right? It is silly, and everything's going to get, like to your point, amplified, and then it's going to get all melded back together.
I mean,
But more options is better.
they're all just living in loopholes right now, right?
Totally. And you didn't mention the sweepstakes. The one difference between the sweepstakes is that they have to take all the action themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like that he broke down for us the thoughts on the panel. I do kind of still hope they get someone to talk about the gambling legislation. He
Sure.
sounded like he was working on that, but he wasn't sure if he was like, it needs to be the right person.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
and I agree with him.
Yep. I hope it's fixed before we even get there, but I know that's not true.
And Sean Fluharty was there last year, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Congressman. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if he's a congressman or
Not anymore. Now he's making bank probably somewhere doing something else.
something way more important.
It's politics. We can't talk about it.
Right. Cut that.
Got that. All right. The other thing that I thought was interesting, he dropped the details of the scavenger hunt.
Yeah. So we've never done that. The one other time we went, but
I think it's very interesting what he's doing. I don't know that we'll be participating this year.
10 G's.
10 G's is a lot of money. I think it speaks to my belief in myself.
Right. Like, could you imagine us trying to walk down Fremont Street and like not getting sidetracked by gambling?
I'm more likely to show up at 9 a.m. than 9 p.m., Spanky.
I couldn't in a million years picture us doing this.
That's the problem. Is like if I thought we had a puncher's chance at this,
Yeah.
You know, chance 5 people will split in 10 G's.
Like if he would have told us that he was not letting those MIT guys participate,
Yeah.
I might be interested in doing it.
Yeah. Like if you reach a certain IQ level, you cannot participate in this. I might do it.
Right. No MIT grads.
That's no knock on it, though. I think he has it really well planned out. I think it's a good idea.
It's probably very plus EV.
I think that for a lot of the people who attend this conference, they're sports bettors. They're not casino gamblers. For us, I think a lot of them don't really get in.
You were right. No, you're right.
To the
But
casino
for
gambling.
us,
For us,
let me look at the camera.
we are gambling with good juju, all forms of gambling.
We do not. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I can make that 2 G's at the table real quick.
No problem.
No problem.
$5 at a time.
Pretty one $10 wager at a time, and I'll be cashing
That's
out.
great. All we need is one buffalo.
So I don't know that we will be participating, but I like the idea and I loved hearing all about it. Anything we should tease here or what to expect from us as a result of all
Do
this?
say hello if you see us and you know who we are or recognize our voice.
Oh my
do
goodness.
say hello.
Please. And tell us your real name. And if you interact with us on Twitter or some Instagram or whatever, also let us know who you are in that domain so that I can connect a name with an account, if you will.
Yeah, I'm going to bring a big name tag this year.
Like a ridiculous one? Like you're gonna get one that like covers up 3/4 of your chest. Hi, I'm Real Juicy Ryan.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I'm excited that we are going to that was the other problem with the scavenger hunt is we have overbooked ourselves already.
We get a lot to do.
For our week in Vegas.
Yeah.
We have a lot of content that's hopefully going to come out of this, folks. We're really excited for that. We also have fun that we need to engage in as well. A lot of that to be done. We have people to meet, things to do. So
yeah, shake hands, kiss babies.
Yeah, hopefully coming out of this year's Bet Bash, you're going to see a lot of really great content from us. You are less than 2 weeks away. We're recording on Tuesday night, folks, and I'm exactly 2 weeks away. So I'll be there 2 weeks from today. You'll be there 2 weeks from yesterday.
All right, come see us.
So we'll get to that and can't wait. Art Scott. Okay, time to dive into our major topic for tonight. We went out for Jolly's birthday. You road tripped with Stevie. I took a break from family time on vacation. 3 sets of casino trip reports, but let's start with Jolly's birthday. I've been waiting for you to tell me what happened when I left that night for what feels like an eternity now.
Yeah, I didn't spill any beans.
But having said that, before we get to your little adventure with Curtis after I left, we need to discuss Buffalo!
Our favorite slot machine.
And why people who play slots don't bother even trying to win, yet still get irked with those that do. Now, I'm going to try to do my best to go off pure memory here, and I want you to fill in the gaps.
All right, this will be fun.
But we went out. We'll skip the birthday dinner. We like to talk about birthday dinners, but the only thing to note from the birthday dinner is we went to a place with crazy, ridiculous milkshakes, and not one of us got a crazy, ridiculous milkshake.
Okay, there's
next time we go, we need to get those milkshakes.
right.
But moving on, we went to the Paradise because that's where we always go.
It's heaven on earth.
Given that it was Jolly's birthday, first of all, when we got there, I had one goal in mind. Don't let RJ slip away to check the slot machines without
Get all the money.
So as we're
Nobody's
walking on the
looking.
boat, I'm literally like keeping my eye on you, like you better not walk away
right.
from me here. So what do? We go do our little get on the boat now routine and check out the slot machines, see if any of them are in what I would call a juicy state of play.
Juicy.
And we go over, we find the Buffalo Ascension slot machine, and there happens to be on one denomination some numbers that we found quite friendly to us.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
So
Rather
we
high
sit down,
denomination,
and
if I
it
recall.
was the highest denomination, which doesn't, especially when there's 3 of us, wasn't a big deal. We sat down and we're like, well, how much of this are we going to burn chasing this potential AP slot play here?
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is There were people. There was one empty one. There was a guy at a machine, and then there was another empty one.
Yeah.
The guy playing the machine, you know, I'm looking down at his thing. His wasn't an advantage state.
Yeah.
But ours was.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy's machine.
It's just
I saw him again.
Yeah, that's just the machine he plays.
I think so. The one in the middle.
So we sit down and we start playing, and we burn through $100 or $120, I think, between the.
We each put in 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we toasted it. And so.
Well, hold on, because we hit the one. We won like $20, and then we started doing the other one.
Oh, it was on 2 machines that were AP plays?
No, it was the 4 and the 5 denomination both.
Oh,
the high
that's
numbers.
right. Okay, see, this is why I need you to fill in the gaps. So we hit the 4. This is kind of boring. We got to get on with this.
Yeah.
We hit the 4. We make a little bit of money, and then we go start chasing the 5, and we start losing all our money.
We lose it all.
Lose it all. So what do? We get up and we are like, all right, well, let's go check out the table games. Well, the craps
Busy.
table
The
was
casino
full.
is busy.
The
We're
casino-
not gambling at tables.
Yeah.
It's like too busy.
Yeah.
We go check all the rest of the slot machines,
Unless you wanted to play 6-5 blackjack.
and then we go back. Right.
Yeah.
Eventually, we go back to the same slot machine.
So we do multiple floors, walking up and down. We go check out everything, and we go back to the machine. And like Kurt was the one who was like, "Dude, it's still
Like, let's
there."
go.
He's like, "Let's go do this."
Okay, it's your birthday.
Okay.
We'll go play slot machines.
So we go, and then it's like, boom, we hit it on like the second spin or something like that. The second time we go,
But we didn't hit the bonus.
we didn't hit the bonus. We just hit a bunch of coins, right?
We hit
We had a bunch of free games.
Yeah, we hit the free games, not the
Stampede.
Yeah.
So we get the free games out of it and we make some money. And then we're like, okay, that was great. We got like all our money back. And I think we were each up like $30 after this hit.
So we leave.
So we leave, we get
Go
up.
play the sky
and,
wheel.
When we're there, that guy is playing this middle machine the
Still
whole
there.
time.
He's still there.
And he looks at us and he's like, oh, you got one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
right.
good. And so we get our money.
Yeah.
And we leave, and it's still in a very juicy state of play.
We didn't get the bonus. We just got the
We didn't.
whatever.
So then we get up, we go, okay, well, maybe we'll find some places to gamble now. Still ridiculously full everywhere. We're still walking around like goofs, not knowing what to do. So we go back.
Kurt's like, let's go back.
Once again, after doing another full casino loop.
And nobody had played the machine.
No one's played the machine. Kurt says, let's go back. We go back. We sit down. We hit it again. It then does give us the stampede.
Yeah.
Brings it down, but not all the way down. So then we're like, well, maybe we should just burn through until we hit this other number because we were up a little bit. And then boom, it triggered it again.
Yeah.
So on that third sit down, it triggered it twice.
Wow, we won a lot of money.
And we ended up winning
A couple $100 each.
It was pretty juicy. I'm just gonna say.
The dude in the middle was pissed. Shout out that dude.
Yeah, and so then, like, it's because we like sit down, we play it and lose. We get up, we walk away, we come back down, we sit down, we play it, we win. He's happy for us the second time.
Yeah.
We get up, we leave.
We came back again. He's like, really? These guys are back again? Come on.
I could feel it. I could feel him next to me. And I'm just sitting there going, dude, why didn't you change machines? I don't know what to tell you, man.
Right.
This is the machine.
So we got to give him a sticker.
And
Like,
so,
hey, dude.
hey, dude, we referenced you.
Now that I know he goes all the time, plays that same machine. Hey, here's how you do this, pal.
Yeah. So we sit down the third time. Like the third one was where we went bonkers on the third time we sat
That's
down.
when we went all.
And he literally looked at us when we hit it again. He's like, oh, you got it again.
Yeah, right. It was awesome.
And then as we're like still playing it, he gets up and leaves.
Right. Well, he was furious. And he was just going to the ATM. He wasn't leaving.
So that felt good. And that was the moment, just so you know,
Yeah.
Buffalo Ascension passed Crazy Money Deluxe.
Oh, wow.
I have a
This
new
is a
favorite
big-
slot machine. Better Life put out that poll, which slot machine was
Buffalo
best.
was
You
one.
know, I voted on Buffalo.
And then everybody was hating on it, but it is so simple, right?
It is so simple.
It is so simple to know when to play it.
Yeah, and it worked well. So the other question I had are all those games that he mentioned in his Twitter poll potential AP plays?
No.
No.
They're just the most famous ones.
So why would you not play the Buffalo
And
Ascension?
even all the Buffalo games aren't.
Most of them aren't.
Yeah.
They got a million of them.
Right. Yeah.
There's all kinds. So yeah, Buffalo Ascension, folks. Breezy has a new favorite slot machine.
All right. So we're all up money now.
Yes. So
It's like, great. Mission accomplished. We've been here for an hour doing nothing but playing this slot machine. Let's just go.
yeah, and I had stuff the next morning. I was going to be busy. So I said, guys, this was a good session for me.
Yeah.
I'm happy. We're not getting on tables. I'm out of here.
Bankroll boost.
And you guys decide to stay. What happened when I left?
So you get 2 steps away from us, and Kurt looks at me and goes, all right, let's get degenerate. It's like, what does that even mean? So we go and we just sit down at
That's he plays recklessly. That's what get degenerate.
we go and sit down at the blackjack table. Blackjack's a fun ass game, and we kind of talk some people into moving so we can get on together. And the vibe was all right. Weird guy at the end was like, really feeling it. He had like the shirt open with a couple gold chains and like the hair flowing.
Nice.
It was like short, round dude. And he's like, well, you just can't sit here because sometimes based on the vibes, I play 2 hands. It's like, okay, this is going to be fun.
I'm imagining the GM at Pigeon Forge.
Absolutely. I think that was that actor.
Netflix show Tires, folks. We were talking about it before the show.
So we're playing blackjack and I'm getting rolled. And Kurt is somehow winning, which is great, right? It's his birthday.
Yeah.
This is awesome. But then we finally get to that big hand. He's feeling it. He's betting like double, triple the table minimum, right?
Yeah, he's determined to lose it.
And he's got a pair of 4s against a 6. And so he's like,
That's
he looks
a split,
at me,
folks.
He looks at me, he goes, I double it, right? And vibe check on the end's like, oh, you don't double that. What if you get a 3?
Never double an 8.
Yeah. Well, right. And so he splits them. And granted, he's got like $50 out. Gets another 4.
Oh.
So now he's got to split 3, right? And then he gets garbage, 10. Then he gets like a 5 or a 6.
Oh.
So now he's got to double that one.
Yeah.
So he's got all of his money on the table. And obviously you know where this goes. He pushed one hand. Which just like freaked him out, obviously. So
he lost basically 4 wagers where he was betting like 5x the table minimum.
like 2 or 3x the table minimum. But yeah. He looks at me like, oh, how did that happen? I'm like, yeah, weird. And I'm like, all right, dude. Well, he just steamrolls the rest of his money on the next bet, right?
So he doesn't go down. He doesn't reduce his bet size. He doesn't recompose himself.
I'm like, all right, should we go? And he's like, he looks at me, he goes, nope, we're going to do this buy-in by the book. I'm like, okay. Second hand, he's got a 16 versus a 10 and he doesn't hit it. And the guy on the end's like, yeah, man, whatever you're feeling, let's just play the vibes. It's like, you said by the book. And the dealer starts laughing. It was hilarious.
How does he respond when you say, you said you were going to play by the book?
He just started laughing at me. I know what I said, bud. He obviously loses that hand and torches the rest of his money in the buy-in there. It was fun.
So just blackjack.
Then we went and played some craps.
And how did he do? Did he keep it reasonable at the craps table?
His mentality now is obviously he has to get it all back.
Right.
And then some, right?
Right.
So it's like we did just buy in for just a tiny amount of money, but he just literally pressed everything he hit.
Until he lost.
And so he rolled the dice like 4 times and then we walked away. He did the old, I know you probably don't watch the bluff YouTubes, but that's what he does. He just presses them up until he's, I won $2,000. So that's what he thought he was going to do.
Yeah.
I did actually say, I was like, all right, well, the real villain tonight was bluff because he taught you how to do this.
Like, watch a video that teaches you how to do it, responsibly.
Conservative way. Yeah. So, all right. So we're riding home and it's like, oh man, we could have just left and been up when Pete left and gone out and had a good time, right? All this stuff. And I'm like, all right, dude, what are we going to do? Is it time to stop going to the paradise? Like, you don't seem to ever have fun. And he looks at me and he goes, I just don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to leave, and like have money left. And I'm like, well, man, it's like dude, we were drinking, we were laughing, we were giggling, we were doing everything you're not supposed to do. And he's like, well, that sounds like no fun then. I'm like, right, exactly. Like, it's not super fun to like grind out a small win and leave.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Maybe we just got to take this seriously and like come up with a little buddy system, like bring somebody else to tell us when to go. And I'm like, hello, dude, I am your buddy.
Kurt, I went.
I was like, let's go. So it is what it is.
This is not new. This is a ongoing pattern.
And, you know, Jolly St. Vig, obviously, was your birthday. We had an absolutely monster time.
Right.
Drinking beers, gambling. It was awesome.
The key isn't when to go. The key is when you're at the table, understanding what your real risk is. Because if you've got, let's say you're up 130, let's say in order for you to have a good time, you only want to lose 100. So you've got 230 you're comfortable with losing at that point in the night because we did pretty well in the Buffalo Ascension.
Right.
You could sit at a blackjack table and play $10 hands and get loaded and not have to worry about that 230 for a long time.
Yeah, a couple hours realistically.
You know? And then even if you lost that and you left down $100, you got a bunch of drinks, you hung out with the boys, you got to do gambling. It's no more expensive than going out for a night at the bars.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So that's just a matter of, it's not when do I quit so much, but it's also how do I play it while I'm there? Yeah. And I think I learned some lessons along those lines as well. Just so you know, to tease there, folks, but just so you know, Jolly, I make mistakes too. I love you, bud. And also, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Fun trip.
All right, are we done with Kurt's birthday?
I think we whipped that one.
All right, you went on another road trip. I want to hear about this one.
I'm calling this the Juicy Jump. That's the route. So we swing by the Wild Rose in Clinton, Iowa, right?
Love
Been there?
Wild Rose.
I love this place. I go and get my DraftKings withdrawal. And it's the afternoon. You know what it's like. You know, there's like one gambler in there.
Is this a Friday?
Sunday.
Oh, you go on a Sunday.
We went on a Sunday, yeah. And it was awesome. You know, I wanted to get a little cash for our upcoming Vegas trip and some, you know, free play here and there at the other casinos and stuff. But so we get there and it's Steve's first time. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll see you at the crap table once I finalize this transaction, right? And it's obviously just him. It is $5. Amazing. You can play $5 craps in this country. And it's like, okay, so he's working on his new strategy, but then trying to do it at $5, it's a little weird. I got my $5 strategy dialed because I've done this multiple times, right?
Okay.
So I start rolling and I'm really moving. Like, you know, we're getting up there in the pressing and like we got some cash on the table. And his new strategy is once he gets them all so high, he starts like picking a hard way one at a time. Okay. That's like his jackpot. Okay. So we get there and he's got a couple hard ways out there and I roll a hard 6 and he's got $5 on it, right? Right. He literally said when he placed the bet with Natasha, it's like, okay, 5 for me and 5 for the crew or something, or 2 for the crew or something like that. And he's like, all right, and when we win, I'm going to parlay it. She's like, oh, we're going to parlay it. And so he hits it, right? And she looks at him and he goes, parlay them both, mine and yours. And she goes, all of it? And it's like, yes. Right? So it's like, it took him a while to figure this all out. It's like, he's pressing the entire bet back on the hard 6. Yeah. For both them and him.
Why does that take a long time to figure out? Don't you just pay it out and then put them back on the hard
They were
6?
a little bit in disbelief. Like, I think they thought he was kidding.
No.
And so we're like going through this transaction of like, okay, get paid there. We obviously both had the 6s, got paid on that. We're pressing our bets. And it's like, somebody obviously calls it in because it's like, okay, these guys are gambling. So they added like more people to the table because it was just 2 people, the stick and Natasha. And so we get a new stick and he came in and he's awesome. And I'm like, all right, Jimmy, we need another hard 6, like right back. Like this is taking a while, but like hard 6, let's do it. And he looks at me, he goes, I am not saying a word, but I'll flip the dice and pass them to you. So he puts on the hard 6 and rolls it back to me. And obviously I rolled a hard 6 right back.
Did you really?
Yes. It was awesome. And mind you, we have this whole road trip plan. And this is like the first 10 minutes. It's like, we can only go downhill from here. But roll the hard 6. Now it really takes him a while to figure out how to pay it.
He didn't parlay again, right?
The guy that was previously dealing, like now all of a sudden he's the box guy. Like he put a sport coat on. It's like now I'm the box guy, which is awesome. I absolutely love this place.
Love
and like
Wild Rose.
He's like looking around behind the chips, and like he grabs this thing. He's like looking at it, and it's a placard that's like the table max. Like Steve already went past the table max, so I think he was like trying to be like, he shouldn't even bet that much. I don't know what's going on here. And it's like, yeah, relax, dude. He did also bet for the crew. So it took the entire crew to figure out how to pay this because he's not going to parlay the entire thing now.
Right.
But he did want to go up like another $50 or whatever. And like they were trying to pay him both the crew bet and his. And
were you on the hard 6?
No.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. Anyway, and Jimmy kept going, don't pay him our bet. Like they kept trying to give it to him to put on the bet again. And we got it all straightened out. I'm like, take your time, dude. It's just the two of us. So we had a really fun time. I hit a bunch more numbers and we both tripled our money in like 10 minutes. It was awesome.
I mean, it sounds like he more than tripled his money. I mean, when you parlay,
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 5.
I don't know what he bought in for, but it was.
But if you got $5
yeah.
and you hit a hard 6, what's that payout? 8 to 1?
9.
9 to 1?
Yeah. 9 for
So
1.
Now you've got 45.
Yeah.
So now you got 45 times another 9. Oh, baby. He walked away just like up $400 on that one.
$450,
And he was doing well.
Obviously, I was hitting a bunch of stuff too. Yeah. So we had a great time.
So then where'd you go?
Yeah. I mean, the rest of the story kind of lame.
Well, tell me where you went.
I got us out of there as quickly as possible. But I will say this about the Wild Rose. Obviously, we're the only two gamblers even in there. But like by the time I left the table and went straight to the cage, you know how far that was. They like knew my name. And like, oh, Mr. Jeffrey, you done already? I'm like, well, hell yeah, I've cashed this stuff in. Let's go. They're like, oh, maybe you should just go play a little more. You'll get some of these cups. So it was like cup day, like promotional cup day. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
Were you like, I got more casinos to go to?
Yeah, exactly. That was pretty cool. They were super nice. They were glad to have us there.
Parlaying a hard 6 and then hitting it again.
So we gambled in there for 20 minutes, maybe.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
So like you just went in there, one super hot roll and left?
He rolled and I walked up to the table. He was finishing. And then I rolled. And then I'm like, all right, you want me to bet on you? And so we bet on him rolling and then we left. That was it. It was phenomenal.
No blackjack, no nothing else.
No. We had 2 more casinos to go to.
What 2 casinos do?
So then we went to the Rhythm City, $5
Love
gambling.
the Rhythm City.
I won a very small amount on craps and blackjack there. That was nice. I forgot about this. I did get shortchanged at the cage. It was like I walk up and the guy's like, his name tag is temporary. I'm like, oh, here we go.
At Rhythm City?
Yeah. And he shorted me $10. He was weird. It was weird because he gave me 50s. And I'm like, dude, 50s don't give me 50s. He looked at me like, are you serious? I'm like, just give me 20s and a 10. And then somehow I didn't get the 10 back. So I was like, whatever. I realized it after I walked away. I wasn't going to go make a stink about it.
Were you up or down?
I was up. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
the third one.
Shout out Rhythm City. Love that place. Love you guys. Maybe try to give us some hard 6s. And then we went to the aisle because, of course, I got a cooler promotion. I got to go pick up my cooler. But they were out by the time I got there.
Oh, no.
So just like, oh, you could give some free play or whatever. And that was fine.
You got free play.
Yeah, I already had some free play. And then it was whatever. Didn't win a goddamn thing there. So never do.
Seem to have good luck at the aisle.
Yeah, some bad juju in that place for sure.
Maybe you love going there.
Yeah, I do. Because it's like,
Where'd you rank it? Did you rank it number 1 when we did our casino rankings?
I don't remember, but since I've changed it, Rhythm City is now number 1.
Wild Rose.
It's not in the Quad Cities. But I guess it is on the Juicy Jump.
It's on the Juicy Jump.
Yeah.
What's number 1 on the Juicy Jump?
Now it's with a bullet Wild Rose. Because they got DraftKings too.
Yeah. Get your money out at the cage and then go take them with some loaded dice. I don't know. Whatever you guys did.
Jeez. He's kidding, Wild Rose. They're fans of the show.
Oh, yeah.
I know they've been listening to this in the break room.
Look at our faces.
Yeah.
We don't know how to load dice.
Right.
Come
obviously.
Come on now.
We always wear short sleeves.
So that's a good trip.
Not bad. Pretty
That's
good.
a lot of fun. It probably beats my trip, but let's discuss a little bit our third
Yeah, one
casino
more.
trip report.
And now this one I get to observe.
So finally,
Yeah.
I was on vacation with the family and managed to slip out for the night to go check out the Ho Chunk Casino in Wisconsin Dells.
Awesome name.
There's nothing do you know, people, how many times I've said Ho Chunk in my head? So many times.
Awesome name. And kudos for you for getting away on the family trip for a casino.
Yeah. Before I get into this trip report, for those interested in seeing what Ho Chunk is like, we have some highlights posted of my evening there. Don't mind the shaky camera. I was incognito.
Oh, look at you.
Okay.
Very slick.
We got some recording inside the casino,
Yeah.
and no, I did not have permission.
Oh. Can't wait to watch the footage.
So, first of all, my overall thoughts on the casino. Let me tell you, folks, when you have spent 4 days on vacation with your family, including 3 days at a water park.
Oh, that's, yeah.
3 days. I was 3 days deep at a water park, and I still had one to go. It's not like I'm fine. Water parks are fine, but it's like you got a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, an 8-year-old. You're parenting at a water park is what you're doing. I was excited to get away for a little bit.
Yeah.
So the bar for Ho Chunk Gaming to be a good quality experience was quite low.
Yeah, right. Good enough.
But overall, like the casino, you know, it has kind of that $15 minimums for blackjack. Didn't see what the roulette wheel looked like. It was 3-2 blackjack, so that's good. But, you know, big high limit slot room. There were aspects to it that felt like, okay, they're here to take advantage of some people on vacation.
Captive audience.
It's not a locals casino. It's a tourist casino there in the Wisconsin Dells. if you get what I'm saying.
Was it a resort?
Yeah.
So they had
a
like a pool
hotel
and stuff.
and a convention center and
So it was a big place.
all that attached to it.
Okay.
Yeah. But a nice casino, a clean casino.
Pretty new.
You know, you walk in and feels very sanitized and lots of slot machines, over 1,000 slot machines in this casino.
Wow. Did you count them?
No, they had advertised that. I went and looked it up for my video project.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I could tell there were
yeah.
a ton of slot machines.
Did you play slots?
So, back to my baby.
Oh, they had the good one.
Buffalo Ascension. Buffalo.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So the exact same thing happened that happened on Kurt's birthday. I walk up to the bank. I look at all of them. I get to the last machine. I'm like, oh, people must be checking out this place. These are all low. Beautifully lined up for me. Oh, everything was right. All the criteria were beautiful for me. I don't know that I'm supposed to say details, so I'm not going to.
Looked good.
So I sit down. I play the $5 denomination by myself. Like, I'm there, folks. Like, no offense to you high rollers, but I wasn't looking to. You do have no idea how much money I'd already spent on this vacation.
You weren't about to put $500 in this machine.
I was not about to chase the Buffalo for too much money.
So okay,
but, you know, like
you put $100 in.
Threw $100 in.
I'm
very comfortable with the idea of losing a couple $100 or whatever out for a night.
Worst case, 20 spins, you don't hit it. Oh well.
Yeah. So unlike a lot of times when I play these slot machines, I battled without getting anything. Like, I would get up $20, I'd go down 50. I'd get back up to within $10, I'd go back down. I got down to $25 out of my 100 left. And boom, I get a stampede.
Oh, nice.
Stampede comes through, but the evaluation of the machine was so juicy that even after I got the stampede, it only decreased its value to a still advantageous state.
Oh, really?
So I said to myself, all right, well, I'm up a few bucks here. Let's play it down to what I began with before I walk away, and then I'll walk away. 2 spins later, a second stampede.
Ah, yes.
Boom. Hit it again.
Buffalo.
Up. I'm feeling like the smartest guy in this casino. Like,
you're like literally the smartest guy in all of Ho Chunk.
I'm thinking this, right?
The owner.
It's all just tourists there. But I'm thinking to myself, folks, they don't even know. I have a show about gambling. That's how good I am. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, awesome.
And so I
love
get
it.
up from it and I'm kind of walking around on cloud nine. And
It makes you feel really smart.
yeah, I go over to a blackjack table and there are a couple people there. And I'm like, all right, let's play some blackjack now. I know.
Knock you down a peg.
I know something about blackjack.
Okay,
I know
good.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I sit down at the blackjack table and there's these two people there and I know common courtesy. So I sit down and I don't try to buy in. I just watch them play as they're playing through the shoe. And, they're going really good. And they're like, yeah, this is awesome. Blah, 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 blah. And then boom, boom, they lose a couple. And then they are like, oh, okay. And
Get this guy in.
in the middle of it, like someone came in and was like, walking up, like just like leaning over, like, oh, I want to bet $25 here with one play. Then she's like, oh, well, I got to do something real quick. And then she just walked away. And the other two people at the table were grumbling, oh, she better not get in. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm glad I didn't, because these people obviously care if I had
mad as hell
bought in.
Yeah.
And so then finally, after they lose a couple, they're like, hey, thank you so much for not doing that. And I'm just sitting there like,
they said that to you?
yeah, they
Oh,
did.
how nice.
They were very grateful for it. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, you don't even know. I just AAP'd this slot machine over here. This is a good JuJu shirt I'm wearing right now.
Right.
You don't even know how into this in. Let's play some blackjack.
We're about to burn this table to the ground, boys.
I won 2 hands out of like 20.
Oh, Jesus, right. So you gave it all back.
So it would be fine if I played correctly and did this.
Oh, no.
But unfortunately, I had a moment where, and here's the deal, folks. I don't claim to know everything about blackjack, but I do claim to know when I don't know what to do and know to just ask someone so that they can tell me what to do.
Right.
That's been historically, I just leech off others. Oh, I don't know what I do with this play. What do I do?
And you ask me or Steve.
Yeah. And I would, and now I'm locked in with these people. I'm having a good time chatting up the dealer. Like I'm doing everything right,
Right.
And I get dealt I get dealt 2 6s.
Yeah.
Right. And she flips up, I think, a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe a 5. I don't remember. It
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
So I look at it and I'm like, I stay. And like immediately in my head, I'm like,
So what? Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
That's not why you lost 20 hands.
No, but I immediately think to myself, that wasn't what you're supposed to do. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, all that feeling of I'm so smart, I'm so good at going to the casino just instantly just like bleeds out of me.
Yeah.
And now I'm just left feeling like, oh my God, I feel like such a noob all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And the 2 people who know what they're doing next to me, I'm like, I was supposed to split the 6s. And they're like, yeah, you were supposed to split the 6s. And they were nice. They weren't mean about it, but they were nice. But I totally went from feeling like I'm a host of a casino show to feeling like I don't know what I'm doing.
You got hosed.
So I lost. I ended up down $100 overall, despite the fact that I won on Buffalo Ascension.
Yeah, okay. Got your entertainment in.
Oh no, I only ended up down $50.
Oh wow,
$50. I ended up down $50 overall. Got out of there, went home, and you know what I did? I downloaded a blackjack trainer
that night
immediately.
That's hilarious.
I said, that's enough.
Oh,
I
great.
need to know what to do and not need to rely on other people. And I have been playing fairly regularly. And I had the trainer that I have like deals you 360 hands in a session.
Oh my Lord.
And I've been trying to do one perfectly from
Jesus.
start to finish.
Good luck.
And I'm pretty sure I play perfect blackjack now, but I can't stop myself from accidentally on like hand 247 or something clicking the wrong button just because I'm on the 247th hand and I clicked the wrong button. Like I'm pretty positive I can play like if you were to quiz me, give me one. Give me one off the cuff. Can you give me one?
Ace 7 versus a 4.
Ace 7 versus a 4. You are going to double an Ace 7 against the 4. That is one of the more interesting ones. A soft 18 is the one you double the most. And I'm not sure why that is, but that is the case.
And people like sometimes freak out when you do it. That's why I pulled that one out.
But the 18 is the one you double more than any of those other soft aces. You know, it's also weird. You only double a soft number against a 2 if it is an 18.
Yeah, is that weird, right?
You don't double a 17, 16, none of those.
Yeah.
Only an
I
18
gave up.
against the 2.
I gave up on learning the full basic strategy.
Yeah. So now I've got it down. And so like once I started to get it mastered, I started thinking to myself, well, you know, I was the one who wanted to bring Michael Shackelford onto the show to talk about video poker because I like to take a break and just go over to the bar where there's sports on the TV normally and play a little video poker. So what do? I downloaded a video poker trainer as well. I created a little cheat sheet off of the Wizard of Odds. It's like a little pamphlet book thing with all the rank order of what hands you play.
Yeah.
And I have been practicing video poker as well. Folks, when we come out to Vegas for Bet Bash, if you need to know how to play blackjack or video poker, I am now an expert.
So you actually like printed something off?
Dude, I'll show you after this episode. It's a booklet. I have a little booklet.
For all the games?
Yeah. For all the no. Okay. So
this is Jacks or Better.
Jacks or Better.
Yeah.
I'm working on the most basic. I figured I'd just start with the most basic one.
Totally.
Figure that out. And if I master that, we can move on to others.
That's hilarious. This is and my favorite part about the whole sentiment is that eventually I have to take a break from gambling, in which I will go play video poker. And I want to know how to gamble that way perfectly.
Like from social gambling, you know, like
yes,
you're in Vegas for 5 days.
Yeah,
you know you're not about to go to bed. You know you're not about to stop gambling, but you just kind of want to go. There's a sports game on the TV or something. You want to drink some water and zone out.
Yeah.
It actually, Jesse Howell.
Yeah.
We had Jesse Howell. He's a World Series of Poker player. We had him on one of our first episodes ever. Friend of the show, friend of ours. He was telling us that that's his go-to in the casino. He likes to zone out and do it. And ever since then, I've kind of had it in my head as well.
And it used to be slot machines for you, but we basically ruined those.
But now slot machines are the best thing to play now in the casino. That's the only thing you can guarantee yourself a win.
Yeah, right. But you couldn't possibly decompress beating a bunch of dudes over the head to get to the slot machine before they in Las Vegas. Well, maybe.
I will say this. Do you think we'll find a single advantage play in Las Vegas?
Like if we look every day up and down Fremont Street, we will definitely find one.
Even though apparently, folks, Vegas is littered now with just slot hustlers that it's dead.
Depends on when we go.
Not so dead at the Paradise.
Yeah, geez, we need to.
So yeah,
dead.
Had a good time. I would recommend anyone looking for a break to go to Ho Chunk, have a good time with it. My only hesitation for playing there is that it's not your Fremont Street limits. It's not your Quad Cities limits. It's your
$15
strip limits. You know.
Well, I am so excited to go gambling with you now that you have finally decided to take it seriously.
Yeah. So I am excited to go play.
This is good. We got games under our belt now. Vegas ain't ready for us.
Yeah. Your problem's going to be getting me to a craps table, I think.
Oh, that's fine. I absolutely don't need you to be at a craps table with me. You are a huge distraction at the craps table. You just want to talk about fun stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to remember if I get $4 or give them $1. Relax.
I just wait for him to tell me. Give me $1.
Oh.
So yeah, blackjack we're locked in. Video poker we're locked in. Roulette. The only thing to remember is don't touch the dolly. It doesn't matter what you do at a roulette table. Craps. I feel like I'm forgetting some of the things that I've learned in craps, but we'll pick that up again.
Game. Yeah. I'm dialed. I'm dialed.
Slots were dialed. I got a bunch of games I can play on a slot machine now. I got a lot of slots to look for.
I added a fresh one to the list. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, folks, if you know of any other slot machines,
hit me.
Send us a message and just be like, hey, have you ever looked for AP plays on this, or this? Look for this, or this. And we will tell you thank you. I will give you a shout out on the show and just say a wink, wink, nod, nod. Appreciate
I have been doing
that email.
I'm doing my absolute best to try to watch Jay Fructose's content and decipher any tips from his rambling at slot machines. It's challenging.
Is that how you got the one that you sent me?
No, I got that from friend of the show, Arizona Cactus.
Oh,
shout out Arizona Cactus.
Promo Cactus.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Promo Cactus. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you,
he's
Promo
he's
Cactus.
going to be helping us out when we get out there
Shout out to you, and we'll be seeing Andrew.
for sure. He knows his way around.
He knows his
Yeah.
way around well. Hopefully, we'll be seeing Andrew and hanging out with him again this year at Bet Bash.
Yeah,
But I will say that coming out to Bet Bash this year, I am a lot more informed on how to be responsible and gamble successfully at a casino.
and we did a great job last year gambling. We both won money gambling, which
we
is
finished up last year
amazing.
casino gambling.
Amazing.
So this year we're coming for you. I'm going to hit a jackpot. I just got a feeling.
Hand pay city. Let's
Got a
go.
feeling. Let's get that hand pay. Let's get that royal maybe going on a video poker machine.
Oh my god! If you get a royal flush, we'll have such a good time.
Ooh. What's that? It's that meme.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. All right. Last topic. Anything else on that? Or are we good?
My god, I can't wait to gamble.
All right. Last topic. Here we go. Finally, we do want to mention our episode will be out next week. We're talking with Elihu D. Feustel. Not about his book, Beyond the Odds, but rather about our implementation of his book as we move from level 2 to level 3 betting. We've teased this a lot, I think, at this point.
The last 14 months.
I don't know. No, we started. I don't remember when we started, but
Absolutely November.
we've been teasing this for about 8 months now. That's true. That's true. But as we move from level 2 to level 3 betting, we've been working behind the scenes on this. We've been partnering with show superfan Uncle Justin
Shout out
to
Justin.
develop software that will allow us to implement Elihu's answer key for this upcoming college football season. We're going to get a bit in the weeds this one, but if you're interested in hearing about our work and what we still need to learn, this should be a pretty interesting episode. And you know what? If everyone hates it, well, we're going to get a lot out of it. So too bad. I don't think so, though. I think we'll find. Here's the problem. Here's what's going to be fun about this episode. Let's give you a little quick behind the scenes, folks. As you listen to this episode, watch this episode next week. Watch as we struggle to get through this interview with Elihu without our third partner, show superfan Uncle Justin.
The one building the software.
Because Uncle Justin's the one building the software. Now, that doesn't mean that, look, AI is neat. I'll say that. And I have learned how to do basic coding and work on this project and tap into APIs and
Yeah, you learned a lot. That's for sure. That's
pull
awesome.
together a bunch of stuff to get information in the hands of Justin's as he's building this software.
Yeah.
And as we move forward, we're going to continue to learn from Justin. We hope to learn a lot from Elihu, and we hope to really grow ourselves in this area that we know very little about. Neither one of us is a programmer by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know. You know some stuff about some stuff. I don't know.
Like 20 years ago.
Yeah. So, but we're teaching ourselves and we're learning, and we're excited that Elihu has agreed to come on the show and share his wisdom with us and hopefully guide us as we get closer to college football kickoff. So stay tuned for that. We're really excited to talk with him. Anything else on that topic before we let people go?
Oh, that topic? No. RIP Ryan Sandberg. Shout out the sign.
We heart you, Rhino.
Yep.
We love you. We miss you. Wait, real quick. Moment of silence for Rhino. Forever,
All right.
Forever 23.
Good juju to your bets.
That's going to do it for us tonight, folks. Good juju to your bets, and we'll talk again soon.
Bow, bow, chicka, bow, 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 bow.